Welcome to class. My name is Cindy Shelton and I'll be your instructor. I'd like to show you around our class shell a little bit to show you how I've designed it and how best to interact with it. Also just how to get to the course. If you've not done that before, you can get there by going to your campus's homepage, for example, ashland.kctcs.edu for Ashland, then going to My Path, Blackboard Learn. And here you'll see your courses, any courses you're enrolled in. If you don't see them in the main area here, I've favorited the ones for fall semester. You can go into terms and locate that. Also, you can get directly to your Blackboard shell by going to elearning.kctcs.edu as a direct link, so you don't have to use your campus homepage. We're going to be looking at your applied math course. All right, and so it should look something like this when you click in. It might look just mildly different since the instructor view here, but yours should look very similar to this. You have the content down the middle of the course, and along the horizontal here, some quick links. The default is content, and what we're seeing here. Also, I'll keep announcements. Weekly announcements will be made. It's really important, since you're in an online class, that you do check your email often, at least once a week, probably more than that, but at least once a week. You really need to have access to your computer and see your announcements and keep up with that weekly, whatever's going on. And also your email. If I've sent you an email, if something's going on and I'm needing some information from you or to check in on you, and I don't hear back from you for a while, you know, that is unusual for an online class, because online, that's how we communicate, where I'm not seeing you in person. So you do need to check your email often, and also the announcements. So we'll just put that plug in there, you know, to let you know that is the expectation. We don't do a lot of discussions in here, but there are a few. So this is a quick link to those. They're also embedded in the course content. I do not use the Blackboard Gradebook. You will not use this one, nor the messages, so don't use any of those. So along the horizontal, it's just the content, the default, the announcements, and the discussion. Down the left-hand side, there's one thing that we use here, which is the join session. Anytime that you'd like to meet, we can meet online. It's sort of like a Zoom room, Zoom if you've ever used that, but it's specific to Blackboard. So this is our classroom just for people who are enrolled in this course. I can meet you individually here. I don't live there, though. I won't be there unless you send me an email or let me know I would like to meet at 1 o'clock on Thursday. So we can make arrangements like that if you want to. It is not required, though. But that's how we can meet as needed. I am a real person. I am located on College Drive in Ashland, Kentucky in the Good Pastor building, and I'd love to meet you if it's something you're available to come to campus at any point. You're welcome to do so. I encourage that. Not required, though. Also, I teach an in-person version of this course. It meets Tuesday, Thursday mornings at 10 o'clock in the Good Pastor building, room 301. You would be welcome to join me in the in-person class anytime that you like as well. Again, nothing is required. All of this can be done asynchronously from your home. There are deadlines to keep ahead of, but other than that, it is kind of, you can do your own thing there. Okay, so let's look at some of the main things in the course. Here we see all kinds of things, everything you'd want to know about this course. Some of this will be redundant if you're in other courses, just basic information about how to get student support links, for example. That's true for all the classes. That's a service we have here at the college. I'll send you another email about that. So if you think you might need a tutor for any of your classes, we have this program here, and it has all the information to get started there. Also troubleshooting and resources, library services, accommodations. We have a disability coordinator, Heather Shelton, that you can see here, or contact her, information here, and lots of stuff. So read all of that, but I'm going to highlight that you will be taking a syllabus quiz before you get started into the regular content, and it is linked here. That is due by Friday of this first week. That way I know that you're planning to take the course and that you're active in the course and real person planning to interact with me this semester. So I need to see a sign of life by the first Friday, so I know that you're not a no-show. So please be sure to do that. You'll want to read the syllabus first, since it's a syllabus quiz. This is where your syllabus is located. And also we have a class schedule. It shows you what's due and when throughout the semester. So that's a handy document if you need to refer back to it. That is also embedded into all your assignments. But typically, except for the syllabus quiz, it's due by Friday. Like I said, but most things are due Monday midnight, so the following week on Monday. And that gives us Monday. If you do have questions after the weekend, you can reach out to me as needed. So feel free to work ahead. All the classes open, so you can work at your own pace and work ahead, just not behind. Keep ahead of that deadline. Around the middle of the semester, you will take a midterm exam over everything that we've studied up to that point. We do jump around a bit. It's a topical course. I think it's just the coolest course. It's just a little bit of this and that in math. A lot of times people think of math classes being just algebra or just one thing, but we do a little bit of algebra, a little bit of geometry, we do the metric system, we do a little statistics, we do a logic section, we do a little graphing, what else? Business math, and then a little business math. So just a variety. We just go from topic. It's a topical kind of math class. So if you don't like one topic, maybe you'll like the next. So it's not just one line of like algebra just builds from day to day to day through the whole semester. So it's not like that. But anyway, at midterm, we wrap up all the topics we've covered up to that point, and you will take a midterm exam. And that'll be due, and as it will state here, after your fall break. You can take it before or during or after. Again, you can always work ahead. And then we'll do the same thing at final time. We'll put all the topics together. So I think I'm telling you that so you'll hear that it's a good idea to keep good notes throughout this semester, have a good note system, and so it'll be easier whenever we wrap it all up at the end of the semester to look back at all of your documents to get ready for that. All right, all that information is there. Okay, here's your MyLab student links. You paid a little extra on your tuition. I don't know if you noticed that or aware of that, but this is kind of the new trend in course software is they add it to your tuition and then it's already embedded in your Blackboard. So your textbook and your access to MyLab, in this case MyLab Math, was embedded into Blackboard and you paid for it with your tuition. Now you can get an optional textbook in our bookstore if you would like, but the textbook is also available here online, so that's just optional. Here in all the assignments, you'll also see a link for the syllabus quiz and when it's due. There's always chapter notes. These are book publisher notes. Some students like these, prefer these to the lectures that I have posted. So you may want to do one, the other, or both, but do at least one of those. But here, again, you can see all the assignments through the semester. Here's your textbook. And then this is your grade book. I've also linked it out here standalone since I want to make sure you know you have access to see your grades at any time. All right, then here's where the class starts. Week 1, Chapter 1. Also, I've saved the welcome video in case you missed it up in the earlier module, just a repeat of that. And then the syllabus quiz, again, linked. They're all the same syllabus quiz, just different places you can click to get there. I just want to make sure you do that. Then, here we go, chapter notes. So this is me. These are my, as if you were in person, video lectures and notes to follow along with. Okay, so I ask that you either watch my notes or watch my videos, watch and read the notes, or the book. It also has lectures, and then there's YouTube. But do attend a lecture. It will be a better experience. It will make more sense when you do the homework if you have had kind of the overview of why you're doing it, how it fits in. So I do encourage you that is time well spent to catch the main ideas. And when you watch my videos, I leave time for you to do some interacting as if you were in class, to practice some of the problems on your own, to kind of get good notes. So then, hopefully, that works for you, then whenever you start your homework, you're just like, I just know how to do all this. I don't have to take a lot of time to find it in the book or to research it. I just watch the lecture, and here's how you do that. So it should be the flow of the class, and it should be time well spent for you to do that. Certainly, you can go back and watch that, find what works best for you as you go along, and I feel like students do that. They say that this is really working better for me, and so you find one of the methods. And certainly, welcome to come to class or call me if you have further questions. But anytime you see the little rocket ship, it takes you out to the MyLabs platform. So, for example, here we go, back to MyLabs, and then you've got the homework questions. In each one of these links, along the bottom, you have a Help Me Solve This, View the Example. The Get More Help will take you to the textbook pages, or send me an email that's a topic we need to talk about more. But try these links if you're having trouble on any of them. You get 3 tries, and then if you don't get it right, you can hit it again and regenerate 3 more tries. So these are infinite tries. It's meant to be a learning experience as you go. So just try to get 100% on those before you move on. I think time is the thing here. You just need to allow enough time for the learning to take place. And then the quiz at the end of the 3 homeworks. There's a quiz over those 3 sections. And go to week 2 and a new topic in week 3, and so on and so forth. And that's the flow of the class. I think that's everything I needed to tell you about. I wish you just the best of success, and I'm sure there's something I forgot to mention, so always feel free to reach out. Remember, I prefer that you reach out with email. So send me a cindy.shelton@kctcs.edu email. Let me know if there's any way I can help you, and I'm just wishing you a wonderful semester.